What's up, you all? So, of course, you can't go over lemons without a hungry hoe coming on over. So, again, I was at Lemons. We were having a conversation. And of course, Rico came up. I didn't hear what he had to say. I actually started feeding the dog. But hey, King Payne. So, here come uh, Big Bird coming over here, Miss I need a waist trainer. And of course, I'm talking to Lemon, and she had to have a moment. And so, one thing is, I hate people to twist truth, trying to twist it and make them lies. Let me say this: Lemon invited me over. He did that this morning. I am not camped over Lemon Place. I think I asked the group, should I come over or not? But I tell you what, lesson learned. I am not upset about it. Ushers, if you see Ness, any troll that looks like Ness, block her on sight. I don't need that trash in my sight. She will not click up on my link anymore. Bitch, I'm gonna show you how much I care for you. I don't give a damn what's going on unless it's something like a camera slip or your ass get red. I don't have nothing to do with you. I meant what I said about her son. I'm not gonna have no negligent bitch who can't take care of her child, who know that if she go to the judge today, it will be denied because the son ain't hers. The son is actually the brother's because he adopted that son because that hoe ain't shit. And again, shirking responsibility. So again, it is what it is. But this is what I'm gonna say. Block that hoe on sight. I don't want to see her. She's definitely not coming up here. I'm not mad. I'm not bothered, but I am tired of giving trifling hoes my attention. That bitch will come up here and smile in your face. She's just like Queen Tulsa, except she ain't trans. She looks trans, but she ain't. And she'll do that. Now, again, I was invited to Lemons. Ho, we know you needed a moment. And at the end of the day, all you got to do is just go. And Lemon, I will say this to you too. I don't have a problem with you. You can come over here anytime. I won't be coming over to your channel. So all you got to do is do me, and I will remember it. And it is what it is. It was a argument. Excuse me, y'all. And it is what it is. So, well, I can't say if it's a setup or not, but all I'm going to say is this, Lemon. All I'm going to say is this. I will not be coming to your platform. And if anything happens over there, I will have to find out from someone else because I won't be coming over. That's it. I will talk about her child. No, it's not even a one who lost. That hoe know that she's a negligent mother. She knows she ain't shit as a mom. She knows she failed. She knows she's a failed hoe mom. And my thing is this: I don't give a damn who whooped her ass. It must have been so deep that she couldn't get her kid back. It is what it is. So all I'm gonna say is this: if you see it, block on site. If you see, and I've already blocked her channel. And if you see any troll pages, just block them. Something say, Jay, just don't go over there tonight. Wait till Lemon get back. I was invited. And Lemon, like I said, I don't know if it's a setup or not. I am not upset with Lemon. Lemon, I just won't be on your channel anymore. And you're right. And if you don't come back to mine, that's fine too. It's not like you're not welcome over here. But she said, I'm parking my ass over at Lemon's channel. Now, you all were over here this morning. Did Lemon seem like he want to leave over here? And when I was getting ready to leave over at Lemon's channel, did Lemon seem like he wanted me to leave? I'm just asking you all a true question. Okay. All right. All right. Because again, I don't have time for it. So Lemon, the girls are saying that you set me up. And if you did, congratulations. You did your big one tonight. But I'm going to tell you what, you won't see me at your channel and your people should be happy. You can come over here, but I'm not going over there. And far as Ness, I don't even click on her panel, but that hoe definitely don't have access to me. So that's how I feel. Ness, you click on my channel quite a great deal. No, just trying to figure it out. I knew when she came over there and I was really trying to be cool, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to say this to that trifling hoe over there. Just stay the fuck away from me. You're trash, you know, and that's how I feel about you. And yeah, yeah. So don't come over here. Don't click on my link. I will treat you just like Rico. So if you don't have $75 to give me, you won't get on my link. So Ushers, $75. But if you see her, you block her on site. I don't want to see her. I don't want to even see the likes of her. So to me, you're dead. You're dead to me. You're actually dead to me as a content creator. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't give a damn what she's threatening. She better threaten Lemon's channel. She can threaten anybody she wants. She better threaten Lemon's channel. And again, Lemon, let me give you an example of how she will fuck you up. All of that shit, that's on your channel. All of that shit, that's on your channel. If y'all see that whole block her on site, but Lemon, at the end of the day, that's on your channel. And let me say this, Lemon, I don't think you're smart. And I'm going to tell you why I don't think you're smart. See, she wouldn't have gotten on my channel to do that. But I would have shut it down. But she'll come on your channel with a flag team. You know Diva Tomboyish don't see it for you, right? Now, all of this was on your channel. Keep that in mind. And again, think about what you do and think about who you associate with. And everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your friend, Lemon. Just remember that. Everybody ain't your friend. So next you did your big one on your friend's channel. Now, Lemon, hopefully you don't fall out with her. Because if you fall out with her, that hoe will strike your channel. Just keep that in mind. It's like that hoe had a vengeance because I was talking to Lemon. And number one, he asked me to come over. I asked you, should I come? And you all said, yeah, you should do it. I said, okay, for the culture. And I was clear that, hey, you invited me over here. I'm here. It is what it is. But Ness wanted to shake it up. And what really is funny she's trying to frame it that somebody is desperate and all of that stuff. No, no, by no means. And then she is a hater. Did y'all see when she came over here and tried to ridicule the people for buying a copier for me, a printer for me? But then that hoe asked for one herself. She said, "Can y'all get me a copier?" We see you, hoe. We see exactly what you do. And so, again, I am mad at myself for letting me, I'm mad at me for allowing me to get down in the gutter with such trash. If anything, I'm upset because I let that piece of trash have me to come after her. But one thing I can say again with you, Ness, is you don't have your kid. And she got really bothered when I said you need to come to San Antonio and get your child. Now everybody know that Ness' brother lives in San Antonio. Everybody know because she was at the liquor place with her. You told the people you were sharing all the information. Truth be told, quiet be kept. I'm closer to your son than you are. I mean, you should be trying to get my house to be closer to your son, trying to get a house so you can obtain your son. But at the end of the day, Ness, you too busy going to Pumpkin Sutra and doing all of these Nesscations, but yet you ain't with your child. And see, you know, at the end of the day, your brother really adopted your son, and you know you couldn't get him if you wanted to because legally that's your brother's child, not yours. Since you're such an executive and live in the highlight and you're so wealthy, you would think you would have enough money to get an attorney to get your child back. But I think your child is of age now. And I think your child probably lives in a nice home in San Antonio and he's better off where he is. And you're better off where you are. So again, don't come for people. Don't tell me how to fight. Don't tell me how to do anything. Because again, that busted lip hole came for me, and this is what she's gonna get every time. Every time. And Lemon, I hope that this wasn't a setup, but if it is, again, you don't have to worry about it because I'm not coming over to your channel. This is it. I never come to that whole channel not to click on the link, just see what ridiculous clothing she's gonna wear from day to day. But I ain't even doing that now. So let me say this to you all at this particular point. At this particular point, I won't know anything about Ness unless it is major news and somebody send me something. I don't even want to type in that host channel. And I definitely don't want her over here. And again, ushers, don't even ask me. Just block her. I just blocked her. But if you see a troll page or one of her backup pages, block it too. See, let me say this. I don't have a problem. I'll talk about Brianna. I'll go on and rant about Brianna and Pizarro, but I would never block them. There's some people I will, but oh, I got you. And Lemon, don't forget, Ness's child was talked about on your channel, not mine. Your channel, not mine. So I don't know if Diva Tomboyish is in the room, but Diva, it was some real harsh stuff going on over there. Don't forget that, Lemon. It was on your channel, not mine. And that's the beautiful thing of having a channel. You can always come back over and do your thing on your channel. Oh, so anyway, you all, I stooped to the level of that two-bit crack whore over there. And it's unfortunate because I really was getting ready to just click off and everything. But now she's trying to play this thing that there's a 55-year-old man parked at Lemon's channel. And I'm like, oh, I was invited. And that's why I had to bring that to the attention. See, I didn't show up. I was invited. I was invited. And that's okay because I have my channel and it is what it is. So, so that's all I really have to say, Lemon. It was interesting. Then you know what? You know what Lemon said that was really interesting too, and I just think it's really funny. Yeah, Jay Wilson, when I was on your channel, you was muting me. I didn't complain to you about being muted. I just unmuted myself and still went at it. But that's a problem for you because I muted you and I just didn't let you run amok on my channel. Is that what it was? So are you like Brian to get your lick back? I'm just asking Lemon because the girl said you did a setup. Now I'm trying to not believe that, and it really doesn't matter. All I will say again, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I won't be back over there. You can come over here anytime. I won't be back over there. And I try to be fair. Lemon came over. And he came over and we had a decent conversation. Yeah, he did say that, 757. So he did say that. Oh, Brianna, I heard it. I heard that too. Did you hear her? And she gave me a Rico Barber. And like I said, I didn't say anything to Rico. I just shut that off. I don't even engage. And I'm going to do Ness the same way I do to Rico. But she was like, I called Lemon. I talked to Lemon today. I just called and talked to Lemon today. Oh, I heard it. I just called and talked to Lemon today, just like Rico. I saw trademarks D. I saw trademarks D. Oh, I heard it. I heard it. At the end of the day, though, I am not mad about it. I'm going to come right on over here and make this money right on over here. That hole is blocked. I'm not mad. I really am not. I just don't like sneaky, tricky hoes. I don't. I don't like hoes who are trying to have a moment and trying to get clicks and views. I hate hoes who just feel some kind of way about this. And again, if it was a setup, Lemon, it is what it is. You did your big one. I won't be over there no more. That's it. Y'all, it was real. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, you live, and you learn. Now, let me talk about something. I ain't having you talk about her son. I don't give a damn about that. I don't give a damn about her son. I don't. I wasn't talking about the son. I was talking about her parenting skills. And see, that's the difference. I don't give a damn because that whole mad because she didn't have the wherewithal to take care of her kid. And she gave her kid to her brother. Thank God she did have family, but it don't have nothing to do with love. Has everything to do with your irresponsibility and your brother taking on that child because you couldn't. And trust me, Ness, we saw you when you was at home and your family was looking at you with the side eye, girl. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I have been with my man as long as we seen you in a relationship with somebody because who you with? Besides Spencer the cat. And where is that damn cat? Anyway, again, that's another thing. But I tell you what, we know you don't got your child. Mm-hmm. We know that. So anyway, Viv, take her off the vacation list. I don't want that hoe nowhere near me. Now she can come to San Antonio because San Antonio is a big city and anyone can come to San Antonio. We can't stop people from not coming to San Antonio, but that hoe ain't getting next to me. I don't want to meet her. And you know what, you all? This is why, even with the situation when she came here and she wanted to meet me, I'm like, I ain't trying to meet that hoe. Oh, somebody, thank you for that Cash App. I appreciate you. I said, I didn't want to meet her. But she wanted to meet me so bad. I don't want to meet you. And again, this love to hate. I got a crush on you, but I know I'm a lesbian. Yeah. I got you. I got you. And I'm not mad. Again, everything that I have, I don't lose stuff. I don't lose cars. I don't lose homes. I don't lose animals. I don't lose significant others. I don't. We've seen you lose a lot. Lose a room with the man who told you to walk the streets of Seattle. You remember that? And you was in that day bed over there. You remember that? Y'all remember this hoe with the Hallelujah, Salvation and Glory? What is it? Praise Hallelujah. She was on that porch smoking that cigarette only to get into a worse situation where she was exploited. She was a jelly jar labeler for free. A jelly jar laborer for free. Shaba. And again, you just getting a decent job. You just getting a decent job. You're just getting a decent job, niece. And see, niece don't like when you get in her real life. Niece was talking about how she got a promotion on her job. She just got $25 an hour. Baby, she act like she won the lottery. So she said, "Oh yeah, and it's paying $25 an hour." But she was self-conscious because she didn't have a degree. And she was worried about the people who did. I'm like, look at this self-fulfilling prophecy hoe. She getting ready to tear up this job because she worried about the degree. I'm like, well, ho, go get one. That's what I'm talking about. So again, you can say whatever you want about me. I'm good over here. Sissy or not, sissy with a degree, sissy with a home, sissy with a stable career. Yeah. 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 Hold on for a minute, you all. What's up, Tiffany? Tiffany, you on?
I'm sorry, my mic was mute.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, we were having such a good conversation
No,
over
no,
there.
according to her, it was a boring conversation.
We were
What's up, banging? Who is
vibing.
this banging beauty?
What's going on, child? It's a
Oh,
shame and a scandal. Did
oh,
he go
okay.
down? Did he go down?
What's
Hi,
up?
Tiffany. Baby,
Hey,
the moose lip has fallen. I told you that bitch wasn't no good. And Pizarro, if you in the chat, she told me you don't like me. Okay? She said it and she meant it. I hope Reed and Max come up here and light this bitch up. And they said, let me set you up. I don't know. That's why I left the playground.
Who is this head usher person? Head usher. Head usher.
Jay is me.
Are you sure it's you?
You know it's me. Stop playing with me.
hey,
Okay.
Vivian.
Hi,
What's
how are
up?
you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Jay.
Yes.
What are people down in the chat asking was Ness coming to Jaycation?
Oh no, she's not.
Ness ain't send no money.
She ain't coming.
She
But
ain't send no email, so y'all ain't gotta worry about
well,
that.
but she definitely not coming now.
Anyway, we having Jaycation, y'all. If y'all
Well, let
want
me
to
say
come
this
to
though.
him,
Let me say this.
we'll
I
stipulate
don't
with
know
him
who
when I
she's a
come.
friend to, and it really doesn't matter. This is the thing. Tiffany had came on, and we were having we were having some fun banner dialogue. Nobody went getting gutter. Nobody went acting stupid. We were just doing what we do. And all of a sudden, here come Ness. And I'm like, oh, hell. And I really tried to be quiet until she kept on trying to act like that
It's
I,
me, Jay.
okay, she was trying to act like I was desperate and I wanted to be in Lemon's camp. I'm like, baby, Lemon came to my platform today and almost had to push him off. And then when I was on his platform, did he not keep on saying, Jay, don't go yet, don't go yet. Hold on, Jay. I mean, did you all not hear that? Am I the only one who heard that? Okay. So my thing is this. It ain't no big deal, but she's trying to act like somebody's camped over there. And you know, I'm not like Tracy and these people. I really don't give a damn what you and Lemon do. I really don't. I try to be a good player. I try to be a good steward for the culture. I try to use collaboration. But on the same token, you only have to show me what you about once. And so, Lemon, I'm telling you, I don't have a problem with you. I really don't. I don't care what folks say today. It could be a setup. It may not be a setup. All I'm gonna say is I won't come to your channel anymore because once this happens, this is why I don't click on Ness channel, because once Shakim came for me that time, I'm like, oh, I'll never click on your link again. And so now I'm to the point where I don't even care about seeing that hoe. She don't have to ever come over here, because if I find out something about her, you better believe somebody told me, because I'm just not inclined to go over there. And that hoe thinks that people really feel her like that, and I really don't. But my thing is, what bothered me the most is that I know that she came to disrupt the whole conversation and to take the thing off the rail. If that's the case, Lemon, she succeeded. But she did say a couple of things. She did say she talked to you earlier. I heard it. She kept on saying, I called Lemon. I talked to Lemon. I talked to Lemon. So I heard that. And so, Lemon, it made you seem like it was a setup. It may be. But again, you're welcome over here. I won't go over there. And that whole is not coming anywhere near my
That
platform. And
definitely
I
was
told the
me.
ushers, just block her. If you see anything that is her and you know it and can do an authentication for her, take her out. Because I don't want to even be bothered with her. And hold, don't click my link. How many times she done clicked my link, Pizarro? She's been over here.
50,
So
11 billion times.
yeah. So my thing
Same
is,
shit she
you
do
can't
with
run those
me.
games.
Fuck
Go ahead.
that hoe. Fuck that stupid ass hoe. That dumpster diving, lip smelling ass bitch. Fuck that hoe. I blocked that bitch today too. Nobody ain't playing with these bitches for 2026. She a
No,
snake
I
ass
definitely know.
bitch.
And
Sit
like I said,
there.
I'm not angry. Angry at what? Ho, you have been talking about the copier, then the hoe came for the paper shredder, then the hoe came for the, and then she was gonna try to bring it up with Lemon. I'm like, well, are you mad? Because
Yeah.
again, my thing is, I didn't say nothing when Honey Love paid for that damn hotel room and other things. I didn't say nothing when this he paid for that tent and all of that other stuff and some clothes for you. I ain't say nothing about that.
Oh, I'm paying for that motherfucking pot off the
Oh,
wish list due to me. Ain't say nothing when the
didn't say
MTF helped
nothing.
your motherfucking ass be helped with your rent because you owed that man $800 and we had to give you $800 because you didn't even have the money to pay your half of the rent. Bitch, we
And,
helped you move up. I ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing about you when we helped you move into that apartment you moved in that was worse than where you were staying in. He ain't say nothing about none of that.
mm, but like I said, we don't. But then she thinks she has the right to do that. And then here come Lemon talking about something. We don't talk about her son. No, I didn't talk about her son. I was talking about her damn parenting skills. Her son is in a better place. Her son is in a place of stability. Her son is in a stable home, and he's probably in a better school system than she will ever be able to provide for her. But if you don't think that that brother didn't adopt that son because he knew her shenanigans and said, I better adopt this because I'm not going to have her come back, you crazy. That's what I'm saying. She can talk all this mess, but I can't understand how she's an executive at this particular point and she making all this buku money and she's doing this, but yet she can't come down and get her kid now that she's doing better. That speaks volumes. And again, I'm not talking about her son. I am talking about her parenting skills. I am talking about her inability to keep a child and what I don't give a damn what circumstances they're under. When you come for me like this, And when you come on something like this, I don't give two damns about how you feel. Now, Ness, you can do whatever you want to do. Because at the end of the day, this went down on Lemon's channel, not mine. Lemon's channel. And we're going to see how well that play out.
So
Yeah.
do y'all think that Lemon lined him up? Like,
What do
don't
you
know.
think? What do you think?
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, you know that Lemon lined him up.
honestly, I feel
I
now
believe Lemon lined him up. He was over here this morning, and oh Jay, come on
Let's
back
go,
over to my
Bill.
channel. Come on back over to my channel. And Jay was like, you know what? I'll be over there this evening. And, oh, this is gonna be my last day on for a couple of days. My last day on for about 2-3 days.
I feel like when she kept saying, like, when we talked on the phone or you called me, it was like she was trying to, insinuate that, what was gonna happen. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Lemon,
But he knew that was gonna happen. That's why he kept telling Jay to wait.
I hope, Lemon, this is not the case because I remember you came over here one time again, and Ness was furious because you were supposed to do something. That was on a Sunday. You were supposed to do something and you didn't quite fulfill her promise, and she was pissed off about that. So I guess that you fulfilled the promise this time because I knew when you all were cool, you were supposed to do that, and she clicked on my link. Y'all remember that? She clicked on my link. Lemon was on my link. We were talking, and I guess he was supposed to do something and do his big one. He didn't quite do it. And then she came over here and she said, you were supposed to do this. And I'm like, oh, he was supposed to curse me out and do this for you, Ness? Oh, okay. So Lemon, are you in that stage again? I mean, I hope not, because I thought you were your own content creator and you weren't taking orders from her. But now that I think about it, you did that, and that was Sunday. That was on a Sunday. I remember it vividly. And she popped up on the channel because we were on the channel. It seems like she always pops up when we on the channel because it seems like she don't like that. And she was pissed off because you were supposed to do something and you didn't do it. So I guess you were saying, well, Ness, where I messed up, you can come and do it. I'm not sure, but I thought it was very interesting. And y'all, believe it or not, I was just going to go ahead and put it on mute and keep walking away because I really
thought
didn't
that's
want
what you were
to.
gonna do.
His chat was pissed. His chat was really pissed, honestly.
No, because
But you know what?
I don't even know why y'all listen, y'all.
I'm not upset though. You win some, you lose some. Now it's a lesson learned. Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this to Pizarro, to, I guess Vivian. Let me say this. Learn your lessons. Sometimes people have to walk so you can run. And what I'm trying to say is learn your lesson. I made a mistake when I gave Heidi that money and didn't get that thing signed. I won't do that again. That's a lesson learned. But in the meantime, you see that character and you see what kind of person she is. And again, she's even going after Lemon for some reason, which is whatever. Because at the end of the day, I don't really care. It is what it is. But let's look at tonight. Nobody was talking to Ness. Me, Tiffany was on. We were talking to Lemon. She's even saying, well, Jay, why don't you go to Vegas? Which I'm like, if I go to Vegas, I'll go. But I'm like, hey, and bye. I'm not, it's not my plan to do that. But even now, I'm like, oh, no, hell no, Tiffany. You see what I'm saying now? Oh, hell no.
I feel like, when she came up and said, of course I do mod for Tommy when she was like,
oh, she was trying to act like, you see how she was questioning you?
I was like, hold on, let's back this thing up,
soon. So I thought that was quite interesting. And so it's a lesson learned. Lemon, it ain't no friends on YouTube. I know that. And we were never friends, but it's no friends on YouTube. But now I am going to think long and hard before I click on anybody's link. And let me say this too, Lemon. I wasn't complaining because you muted me. I just came off of mute and said what I said. And I always try to tell them, and I try to be respectful on your panel, but when people are disrespectful to me, I'm going to say something. And my thing is, he said, no children. No, I'm not talking about her child. You didn't hear me call her son out of her name. You didn't his name rather. You didn't hear me say anything derogatory about her son. My focus was on her inability to raise her son and her inability to be a decent mother and her inability to gain custody of her child. And again, I did that. And I did that for a reason.
Jay, remember, she don't want him because he reminds her of her dark past.
Whatever. Yeah. Right.
And I think
So
it's crazy. She wanted to go
Hey,
and meet y'all
Lisa.
in San Antonio. Hi, boo. Meet y'all in San Antonio, but really don't want to go and meet her own son. Nobody don't find that shit to be like weird in itself. What
and let
mother
me
does
say this.
not want
But
to meet their
wait a minute,
son?
y'all.
Let me say this. Though. Hold on for
She
a minute,
wasn't
Bill.
gonna come to
I
San
didn't know
Antonio.
anything. I didn't know anything about her dark past. See, again, I don't follow Ness that closely. I just know her hijinks. I just know her stupidity
Jay,
of
this was
always trying to do
back
that.
when she was. This was back when she was the junkie crackhead in Miami, living in that shack house that her mama threw her broke ass in. And remember when she was lying about the car? That's when she told that story about how her son remind her of that past, and I believe that's what how the DV situation got in there.
Uh-huh.
And that's what that was about. Because she used to tell us all her motherfucking business, but that was way back then. But we never really paid that no really mind because we was focused on the line about having a car, line about having her own place, living at home with her mama. Remember how her mama used to get so mad and upset with her and shit
Yeah.
when she used to come live? Ooh, that used to be funny. Well, Bubba get mad and send that ass out there into that shack house. And when she got to sit on there and it's a bucket that you see that it looked like she had the piss and shit in. It was a lot for her, child. It was. And when her mama she take her car, I was like, girl, you are pathetic. But she's sitting up on the piano, right? Saying all this hate speech about Jay Wilson up on the piano, but Jay Wilson got to be sensitive. That's what I didn't get. Why was Jay Wilson being sensitive?
Well, my thing is this. I tried not to say anything to her, but it seemed like she wanted that. But again, when you go and talk about how a negligent mother she is, she gets real pissed off about that. And my thing is, I'm fine. Again, I have a shredder, a copier. Thank you, Vivian, for the phone, the wireless phone charger and everything. And then she
You
act like I've
welcome.
never been to Longhorns. Baby, I go out to eat all the time. I just don't let you all know. And if you know Jay Wilson, the only reason I did it was to piss folk off because I knew it would piss them off by going out to eat.
As you fucking should. The
Of
phone.
course.
See, this is what I'm getting tired of. Bitches always worried about shit that ain't involved in them. Like, you ain't give him the money. They gave him the money so he could do what the fuck he wanted to do with the money. And that's what the fuck he went and do. I mean,
You know
did with.
what?
So why the
I'm
fuck are y'all
with
worried
you on
about it?
that.
Bitch, you ain't give in on it. Shut the fuck up.
I'm tired of motherfuckers pocket
Hey, girl.
watching around here. People
Come on,
are
Bill.
pocket watching people. They need to stop pocket watching.
Pretty
Leave
much.
these people
Hey, Dory.
motherfucking money alone. If you don't give no money, you ain't got shit to say. It's just like I tell motherfuckers that don't vote. Stop complaining about the
Don't do
president.
that.
No,
Now, because
I ain't
I
saying
don't vote
no.
now, bitch.
Hold on. No, listen what I'm saying though. Listen to what I'm saying. Motherfuckers. But I tell people because I have people tell me, oh, how fucked up this government is. I be like, well, fuck, you ain't vote, so what you complaining about that shit for? Just leave that shit alone. But what I'm saying is, if you ain't put in on it, why the fuck you bothering people money? Leave these people damn money alone. Listen,
Pocket watching. I
can't
want to say
spend-
this. Oh,
I can't spend shit in Jay Wilson pocket unless Jay Wilson give it to me, or I go and steal it from him. And I don't plan on stealing shit from that man.
Well, girl, they done
stop
said I done
worrying
stole
about
the bombing bag. Girl, they done said I done
Oh,
stole the
God,
bombing
Jay.
bag. They said I done stole the Coach bags and all of this stuff.
Look at
I just
that.
think it's funny. And Vivian, I'm
And
so
you
lonely.
ain't in jail? How was you able to steal that and you ain't in jail?
Just
Oh,
run
so
the
they
bags and
just
shit.
lost this They
Wait
just let you stole it, Jay?
a minute.
They just let you
J.
go
Will,
on
I ain't gonna be up here long. I ain't gonna be up here long. I ain't gonna be up here
What's
long,
up,
y'all.
Dory?
Hey,
What's
I
up,
just want to
Dory? She
say,
gotta get
hey y'all, hey
naughty.
everybody on the panel, hey everybody lives.
Hey, Dory.
I saw the whole thing. Okay, Jay was having a decent conversation, and she bring her bald headed ass up there, and she purposely started talking about Jay Wilson in third person, and Jay caught on to it and said, and he just started dragging her. He did not drag her, child, and Lemon was laughing. Lemon was laughing, y'all. And then on top of that, then when she, he saw when Ness noticed that Jay Wilson wasn't getting checked on that channel, that's when she started whining, and that's when Lemon started saying, Jay Wilson, you couldn't really hear him. It wasn't that Jay Wilson was ignoring Lemon. I couldn't really hear him. I heard a little, of him trying to tell Jay Wilson to stop. And also, peep game, Jay. It was a setup. She had talked to Lemon beforehand. Lemon was on your channel this morning, and you was over there last night. It is not coincidence that she hit that link and purposely started with you. That man know. And they said
Well,
they
like I
did have a
said,
conversation.
I'm gonna try to give a person the benefit of the doubt. I understand. I ain't mad about it, but let me say this. I won't go over there. He can come over here, but I'm not going over there. It's a wrap. When you do that kind of stuff, it's a wrap. But this is the thing, and I'll bring this back to y'all remembrance again. Ness clicked on my channel. It was a Sunday morning because I was getting ready to go sing somewhere, and I had to let Lemon go because I had to go. Ness came up and said, Lemon, you didn't do what we talked about. You didn't do what I told you to do. And I'm like, oh, so Lemon was supposed to drag me. Lemon was supposed to come after me. And that's what you all talked about. Oh, okay, but Lemon didn't do it.
Yeah.
And you got mad at Lemon. So that kind of struck me. And like I said, I don't know. But whatever the situation is, number one, I'm not mad about it. It's a lesson learned. Content creators, learn these lessons. I'm telling you, I am not perfect. Learn these lessons because I really wasn't trying to go fight Ness. I was really trying to be cool and keep my mouth shut. But again, I came out because again, she thought she was slick and I was asked over to Lemons. I didn't sit on his channel or park my tail over on his channel. I don't even know what Rico said because I was feeding the dog by the time Rico came on. I'm really not interested in what he had to say. I left. However, I have blocked her. Ushers, you block her. Vivian, please put all ushers on game. If you see her, block her. And she's not coming on my
I've already sent the word out, Jay.
Yeah, because I don't want to deal with that hoe. And you know what? If I got to talk about your bad mothering skills, and I can get to that point to talk about how negligent you are as a mother, then we don't need to have a conversation in the first place. So keep your ass from over here. Don't click on my link. Let me say this to you, Ness. I'm not upset, but I don't play games like that. And in 2026, I'm not giving people access to me who do shit that you do. So I'm just cutting it. As much as talented as I think you are, I'm not going to jeopardize my channel or deal with your fakeness. And that's what I see. It's fake. You'll come over here, you'll click on the link, hey, Jay Wilson, and all of this stuff. But I heard what you said too. You said we'll be fighting, but I'll come back onto your link. Okay, your grace has ended. You don't have that grace with me anymore. It's the done deal. So again, you and your finesses, do what y'all got to do. You're not coming on my platform. Rico would have a better chance to get on my platform than you. And I'm just being real because, again, at least I know what Rico's going to do. I can't stand a fake, phony hoe who want to come on here and smile in my face and stuff. Lemon know what I do. I already done told Lemon. I really don't watch Lemon. I come over every once in a while and I happen to catch Lemon and then hoes act like you've been watching them for years. Hell, half of the stuff that I do see, it comes from YouTube channel, YouTube cameras. And I mean, it was a little shade, but to be honest, I get most of the Lemon information from YouTube camera because she talk about Lemon all the time. So again, I'm just telling the truth. But y'all check this out. Lemon, I don't have an issue with you, but I get it. You don't watch me. Did you expect me to get mad because of that? I just said okay, and that's cool. It don't matter because it is what it is. I mean, you don't like the Rico, not the Rico, but the Castro and Tommy stuff. We haven't dealt with Castro and Tommy in a long time. So again, that's the thing. So Lemon, even with that, you don't have nothing to prove. It's like I said, I don't watch you because I don't think I just don't like your brand of humor. I just don't do that stuff. And I might catch you and it may be something good and I'll move on. But you wanted to tell me quite a bit that you don't do this and this. And I'm like, okay, I'm good with that. So I'm even good with what happened tonight. I don't have any animosity, no hate. I'm asleep really, very, very good tonight. But what I am going to say is you can only do me so many times. And Ness, your grace have run out. Don't click on my link. If you drop down in the chat, they'll just go ahead and block you. I don't even want to see that, and I'll probably not even recognize your chat. Lemon, more than welcome to come over my platform. I just won't be at your platform anymore. And I'm sure you'll fill it up with other people. But no, I'm not going to be over there because at the end of the day, I'm not Tracy. I'm not Binary. I'm not any of those people. I came over because you asked me over, and that's what I did. Now, if you set me up, congratulations. If you didn't, you still kind of screwed because I'm not coming to your platform to click on. Go ahead, Dory.
Okay, no, I'm just being quiet for a minute, but I'm gonna jump down. Two things I want to say. Leonard's always burning bridges. If y'all notice that, always burning bridges, and for some reason he has like he's afraid of Ness. And lastly, I want to say I didn't know her son lived in San Antonio. Okay, I knew about the siblings, the brother adopting the child or whatever happened. But now I want to say, is she gonna still come to San Antonio?
Well,
to
she
see
can
her
always come
child?
to Well, look, she can always
We're gonna
come to
see.
San
We're gonna
Antonio.
see. We're gonna see. Okay. Or she's still gonna be the trifling mammy that we know. So we will see. Cause listen, it's not only Jay Haitian that's in San Antonio. She got a whole child right there in San Antonio. So the Bougieville. Oh, and one more thing, real quick. His chat wasn't for that, Jay. They did not like the way you got treated. No, they told him. I saw it. I even screenshot it. So I'm gonna do a subscriber's point of view. So y'all have a blessed evening. I'll be in the chat listening. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Dory.
Right, Dory. So anyway, you all, it is what it is. I just came on because again, I'm gonna build my all this. I don't have no problem. So if you think I was just gonna go away and nope. I'm gonna come right on over here. And this is the beauty of having your own platform. So when people do stupid stuff like that, you click right on and you say what you gotta say. But she really came for you, Tiffany. Aren't you? And I mean, she came after you like you stole something from her. I'm like,
I
what
was
is
like,
this all about?
hold on.
It was like she took over Lemon's platform and he allowed her to do it.
Yeah, I was looking at the chat. I was like, this chat ain't having that. They was like, Lemon, stop letting her control you.
Well, maybe that's the case. I hope it's not the case. But now that I think about it, and now that I think about what happened in the past and what she said, there was something else. And again, she was giving me a lot of Rico spirit. I mean, she was trying to give props to Rico because I guess Rico's told me. But when she kept on saying I had talked to Lemon, I'm like, so, and what that's supposed to be about because you talked to Lemon. And so I'm like, okay. And so it was really interesting because I'm like, I'm not vying for Lemon's affection. I'm not vying for nothing. The man asked me to come onto the platform. As a matter of fact, I was getting ready to leave because I'm like, okay, I gotta get ready to, go to work. So I was getting ready to leave the platform, and then here come double-breasted lip, and she had all of this to say. And again, I just sat there quietly. She first came for Tiffany, and then after that, she wanted to, in third person, as you say what she needed to say to me. And I was good. But my thing is, no, baby, I was invited. I didn't park my tail over here. I was invited over here. And that's the big thing. So, Lemon, I don't know. I'm glad you talked to Lolo. I'm glad you got the stuff together with Lolo. Because again, I thought you were pretty cool, but now the girl's saying it's a setup. Now, Lemon, some people really don't like you, and I understand that, Lemon. I understand that they don't. And I understand too that there's no emotion with it. That's why I'm not upset. But my thing is, I'm in 2026 not giving people access to me who are like Ness. And I'm telling anybody that, just be upfront. I mean, if you don't care for me, we just don't care for each other. I'll roast and gag the best one of it. But like I said, I'm gonna be honest. Like with that situation with the flagging. If you use my shit, yeah, your shit gonna get flagged unless you asked me or unless you done paid me. But I don't care if it was 20 years ago. And I mean, it'll happen. So I'm bringing that all to you all to say I'm business. This is business today. I'm gonna put my commercials in this as well. Not upset, but Lemon, y'all got a storyline, but this is where it's gonna end. I'm not going back and forth with you all. I'm not like these people who are trying to have a storyline. I'm just telling you right now, off bat and off rip, I won't come back to your platform ever. And you can come over here, but I'm not coming back to your platform because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't operate like that. And so, again, you told me that you didn't like me talking about that latest child. I didn't give a damn because as long as she came after me, I don't give a damn. All bets are off. And so, again, it is what it is. And so, since I offended your platform and may have put your platform at risk, then I won't go over that no more. That's it. But if you put me in that position, I try to be calm until I can't be calm no more, and I'm going to fight. And that's exactly what I did. And I don't have time for that. So those are my thoughts, Tiffany. What are yours? Because it was really odd. And I was sitting here talking to this young lady, and we was doing a little shade. I mean, a little light shade. Everybody was getting along, and here come this hyena heifer coming over here. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit here and listen. And then it's like, no. Because again, at the end of the day, I could have just walked away and did something, but I just had to let her know that, no, baby, I was invited over here. You were the one who have to call Lemon and do all of this stuff and do all of this stuff in the third. So y'all have a good time in Vegas. Tiffany, no, baby, I ain't going to Vegas.
Yeah, I think she may have gotten her little fee-fees when I was like, we're gonna come back over here and crowd fund. Of course, that was all in
Yes,
fun.
I forgot about that too because
Yeah.
that means money.
She was like, why don't you pay for it? I was like, girl, hold on.
No, Ness can't stand that. Again, she was mad. Oh. And then she was like, well, Jay Wilson, how much did you pay for the printer? None of your damn business. It's like every time I do something, even the water heater, that hoe don't know how I paid for that water heater. She don't even know if I got any funds for that water heater. That hoe may not know that I may have a home warranty.
Oh yeah, my home warranty comes through for me, honey.
Okay. So again, but you can't tell a hoe that who ain't never owned one.
But Jay, this is the thing. And I'm gonna say it, y'all. I know y'all hate this word, but when bitches get jealous and they get the hating get the studding in your pockets and get the hating, it's ridiculous. And that's what's happening. You get mad. If you go over there and work your channel the way Jay Wilson work his channel, maybe you'll get
diving. Yeah, diving for sure. It was an ambush. And again, I sat there and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna give you what you want. You want to fight? Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. We can go ahead and do it. And then she wanted to get quiet. I'm like, no, ho, you come on, bring it on, because you're the one who wanted to come up here and start running your lips. So come on, do this,
It was definitely unwarranted because I'm like, where is all of this smoke coming from? Like,
well, it was unwarranted because she needed a moment, and like I said, yeah, go ahead, Dory.
I just can't really tell you real quick that she's sitting there with her lying ass on the panel, and her group chat must have texted her and lied. She said that the group chat said that you're mad at Lemon. And you clearly have said
I'm
over and
not.
over that you're not mad at Lemon.
I'm not mad at Lemon. This is what I'm going to say though.
Hold
I
on
won't.
before you start. What did Lemon say, Dory?
Oh, okay. Glad you asked. Lemon was like, he's mad at me. Oh, I'm just gonna be the bad guy, and everyone's gonna say, "Oh, I'm a fuck nigger. I'm a fuck nigger." I do, and I set him up. No, no, no. Then starts dragging. She dragged the dog Lyric, and then he started like piggybacking Kiki and laughing about
Not the
it.
dog. Not the dog.
Yes,
Look,
she started
no,
dragging
no,
Lyric.
no. I want the subscribers who run back and forth like they are doing orders for the stock exchange. Just let Lemon know I am not mad at him at all. I just won't come on his platform because I talked about Ness's parenting. And he said, "You're not talking about her child." I'm like, "I'm not talking about her child. I'm talking about her parenting." But since it so offended him, and since she say what she gonna say to me, like hell, I'm gonna say to her. I mean, I'm a sissy according to her. So now I'm going like, okay, I got you. Okay. So
Yeah,
my thing is, I'm
sure.
not mad. I'm just not coming back over there. He, if I was mad, he wouldn't be allowed to come over here.
Okay, excuse
But
me,
Right.
that's it.
Jay.
And then he
This
was
is
like,
my question.
before I forget, he was also saying, I had asked Jay Wilson, a few times to stop dragging her son, and Jay Wilson wasn't dragging her son. And then so that's what was said. Let me see if anything else. And they went to talking about Lyric and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh, and
but
of
I mean,
course,
I wasn't
you're
dragging
not
her
with
son. I was
Mark.
dragging her parenting skills.
Exactly. And then she's like, "Oh, yeah, he's not with Mark. He's not with."
Hmm.
Like, what? Like,
Okay.
stop it. We all know that him and Bay are
But
still
Dory, let me say
together.
this. Let me say this, Dory.
Sick of it.
I'm not worried about that because at the end of the day, we know she
Yeah.
don't have her child, and that's
Mhm.
it. And so that's a hard truth. We know she ain't no executive. That's a hard truth. So all I'm going to say is I'm not mad at anybody. I just have a platform that I can come to doing this kind of stuff. So that's all I'm saying. Why am I mad? Why am I mad? I've been in my house since 2012. Mad for what?
That part.
My car ain't never been foreclosed. Y'all ain't never seen my car stop and I can't get in, or my car ain't working. Y'all ain't never seen that. Y'all ain't never seen me wipe my windshield because the defroster ain't working. Y'all ain't never seen me. Y'all ain't never seen a Nick come over my house and folk fighting and shooting outside of my house. You ain't never heard that.
Mm-mm.
See, those are the God truth. You ain't never seen no bags hanging by thumbtacks on my walls. You ain't never seen milk crate stacked up with shoes in it. That ain't my ministry.
That part.
Yeah. So,
And you got stuff in your car like a damn sardine. Okay.
but again, like I said, I'm just telling you all the truth. So again, people want to act like you're mad. YouTube is a coin for me. I come on and do it. So it's a click in the view and so on and so forth. But see, y'all got to realize when you look at Ness and how she came at this young lady here. Then she came and then she wanted to be a little shady. And I'm listening to her and I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. And so, like I said, whether it's a setup or not, but Lemon, I didn't say you're the bad guy. I didn't blame you for shit. I
That's why
mean,
I
the
came
girls
back.
are just saying that you a set up queen. I didn't say that. The people said you set it up. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't really know what you did, Lemon. I mean, now I can only go on what happened a couple of months ago when you were supposed to come at me for Ness, and then she got on you for not doing it. Now that happened.
I remember that.
Yeah, that happened. But why am I going to be upset? So I want y'all to run and tell the truth. Now, don't go run and twist lies and tell lies. No, I want you to run and tell the truth. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm mad at myself for letting that double lip hoe make me cuss her out like that. That's what I'm mad about.
My
And
thing
she
is,
know
why
how
people
you give it
don't know
up.
the
She
difference
know that. I'm sorry,
between.
y'all. My bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, sweetheart, go ahead. You have been very patient. I'll wait.
My thing is why people don't understand the difference between parenting, and dragging the actual child. It wasn't as if you were, talking bad about her child.
Because
You
these
was
people don't
just
have good communication skills.
You were
That
just
part.
mentioning the parenting part of it. It wasn't as if you were
Yeah, I told her.
talking
I'm
out
like,
your
Because
if you
these
were such
people
a good
don't
parent,
listen.
then I meant what I said. If you were such a good parent, then come to Bear County and talk to the magistrate and get your child.
Because
But you know
these people,
she can't do that because she know that her brother done adopted the child.
because these people don't listen.
And
That's
they
why.
sensitive, Vivian. They sensitive. They
And
do all this
let me
tough
say this.
shit, and they
That don't
sensitive.
have nothing to do with the child. It just has to do
No.
with your ability to be a mother. And now that Pizarro raised the situation that I didn't know that she had a child out of that, and that child makes her feel some kind of way when she looks at the child. So maybe you don't really want the child. Maybe that's the case. I
Right.
don't know.
She had a
Look
child
at
from
that.
the DV incident.
Well, that's how Pizarro made it sound. See, I'm not in her life like that. I
Right,
don't
me
listen to all of that lady business like that. But my thing is, that's tragic. And I feel so sorry for you. But what you're not going to do is act like you're going to come for folk and nobody ain't going to say nothing to you. And that's the whole thing. And I don't give a damn how you feel. I didn't say a damn thing about, her to Tiffany. We were just having a conversation. We'd be a little shady. Nobody was being malicious or vindictive. And then all of a sudden, here she come and she wants to be Annalise Keaton with Tiffany, asking her all these questions like she on trial. And I'm like, what is wrong with this hoe? And again, you the one who was pressed. You was the one who was trying to show out. But at the end of the day, you want to cry about your child, and then Lemon gonna say, "No, you're not talking about kid. I didn't talk about a kid. I talk
Sure
about her
didn't.
inability to raise her kid. That's
so
all.
that's the
Go ahead."
narrative
Sure
that he's
didn't.
running
And
with.
that's hey y'all, and that's the thing. Like y'all can't. First of all, this is the damn beef sector. Shit, just about anything goes in here. Y'all fighting one day, next 2 days y'all making up. See, some people play like that, and some people don't. But you can't hit at like you hitting that lyric. Lyric ain't did shit to you. But then all of a sudden, oh, my child can't be mentioned. Like what? What kind of rules do y'all got? Oh, so it's good for the goose,
No,
but
hold
it
on
ain't
for a
good for the
minute.
Listen,
gander.
ain't no
Hold on
rules.
for a minute, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Lyric. They talking about you, lyric.
But
Okay.
this is what I'm gonna say. Listen, people around here, it ain't no friends on YouTube, as we say all the time. And the other thing, everybody catch goddamn stray bullets. Hell, they get mad at Jay Wilson. I don't even have to be on a fucking panel and they shooting damn. I'm catching fucking rounds.
That it.
So why
But
she can talk
y'all,
about
but they
lyric and you
talking
can't
about
say nothing about her?
lyric, and lyric is comprehending all of this. And I'm gonna have to take her to the therapist tomorrow because she is really hurt by Ness talking about her, an animal. I'm
There should
sure
be some
her. I'm
boundaries.
sure.
People treat their animal like their child, you know?
Have you seen Spencer the cat?
The cat go bye bye with the chalk pork my rice and chicken wings. Ooh, let me stop. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, child. Let me stop. Child,
It
that
was
cat
the
got
way
more
you
love than
asked,
it. Let
Jay.
me be
Have you
quiet.
seen Spencer the cat?
Child, it's a shame and a
I
scandal.
ain't
That's
seen
what I
that
say. It's
damn
a
cat.
shame and a
Shame and a
scandal.
That cat
scandal
was
that
laying
lyric
on the
ran
bed with
away.
her and
Lyric,
all of that.
child, lyric ran away. Okay.
Then
You
that
mean
cat get
Got
Spencer?
like
tired of trifling ass.
a $100 or $200 cat house.
Yeah, just see.
Child, talk about
I'm
it.
telling you what, baby, she
Wait,
ate
what?
that coochie good. And I'm telling you, don't get me started. This again, you hoeing for cat tents. You hoeing for cat tents and shit.
Oh,
And
and alarms, little door cameras and all that shit.
and
She
then,
thought somebody stole that damn raggedy ass cat.
yeah, and then I told On-Site April, because I had called On-Site April, and they were like, "Is that Jay Wilson? Is that Jay Wilson?" In the phone, no lie, fangirling. Fangirl. Is that Jay Wilson? That Jay Wilson? I said, look, April, you be careful. I told April, I said, you be careful. And then the next thing you know, it was terrible. And I don't think April does that kind of stuff. I really don't think April does that kind of stuff. But when you with these people, you just don't know. And I'm telling you, it was just unbelievable. And
Shakim
yeah.
came out, Pastor. Shakim came out and said that Ness back on that Coca-Lena. Yes, he did.
I was just getting ready to say, Dory, because you know it's funny.
Okay.
Now all of a sudden Shakim stank. Oh, where the hell is this heat? Now Shakim stank. But when you was in that goddamn romper room with that damn same shit on for 3 motherfucking days, wasn't nobody saying you stank? Now what's the tea?
Well,
That's how
let
I
me
know
say
these
this though.
motherfuckers lying
On the
around this
real,
bitch.
let me say this, y'all. I don't know what she's on, but I know that diet medicine ain't working. I know that diet medicine ain't working. Now she's supposed to be on
That
Fentramine, and
part.
she still look like she hungry. I don't know what's going on. So my thing is this: work on you. You always trying to talk about somebody. Work on you. Work on getting some new clothes. I offered that hoe about 2 shirts. And again, she was acting for a printer. You don't need a printer niche, you need a new shirt. So again, it's just crazy. But you know, you the executive and I drive Uber and Lyft. But with my Uber and Lyft, it has sustained me into where I am. Why isn't your executive job giving you a penthouse or giving you a home? Why aren't you not living in Bellington, or why aren't you living in Bellevue? Why aren't you not living in those places? I mean, where are you living now? You living close to SeaTac. You live close to the airport where the people yeah. Okay, so it is
Child,
what
but
it
hold
is.
on. But she over there front with talent. Ricky Ricardo talking about something. Oh, Sparkle taking wigs out the garbage can. Bitch, please. Picture that. First of all, ho, I ain't got the motherfucking season to open my damn legs for every time Dick, Harry, Betty, Jane, or Susie bitch to go to Vegas, because Vegas is not a flex, okay? Because I ain't trying to get
Let
on
me tell
King
you though, but
Strand
that really
reality
bothered her.
motherfucking show.
That really bothered her when I said I ain't paying nobody to go, and then, when Tiffany said, well, you can go on your channel and why don't you pay for it? I'm like, ooh, are we mad? Is something wrong? Oh Lord, I got Lady Snoop. Hey, Lady Snoop, Jesus, Lady Snoop, are you okay, girl? You don't look like you. Let me tell you, Lady Snoop, you don't look like what you've been through, niece. I'm telling you, you better
Now
give them
I
some
like
glory.
Lady Snoop.
I like Lady
I
Snoop
love
too,
me
but
some Lady Snoop.
Lady Snoop, girl, Lady Snoop, be careful, Lady Snoop. That's all I'm gonna say. What's up, Lady Snoop? Though Lady Snoop ain't never did me wrong. We've had our spats, but I like Lady Snoop overall. Jesus, keep me near the cross. But Lady Snoop, girl, you did give me a little entertainment. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all, look, I came up here just to open all this. That's all. I ain't mad. We all gonna make some money up in this tip tonight. But I just want y'all to know I'm not upset. I'm upset that I went down in the dirt with that hoe because but I'm not upset at the end result. And Lemon, I ain't say nothing about that woman child. Not one thing about that woman's child. I talked about her parenting skills and her lack of being a mother. Don't have nothing to do with the child. The child probably grow up and be a Supreme Court justice or be something else because he in the right hands. He with somebody who got some stability and ain't up here trying to chase pumpkin sutras and all of this stuff and living on the edge and living on
That
a
part.
prayer and working at a call center.
I am going to say this. As you know, Jaycation 2026 is coming up sometime in the month of September, maybe October. But listen, if you like to come, email me at yespicturelady@gmail.com. Yespicturelady@gmail.com. There are going to be some very, very strict rules and some very hard lines to tote before you get any information from me. So guess what? You can call Jay Wilson, you can email him, you can text him. But guess what? He's going to direct you back to yespicturelady@gmail.com because I'm handling the list. Thank
Come
you.
on. Come on. So anyway, y'all, no problem with nobody. I am not upset, and that's problem. I penetrated all. You penetrated yourself right on out. So we
That
gonna
part.
see. This is the thing. When have y'all seen me click Nest channel?
No, I haven't seen it in a long
I clicked
time.
it once, and it was when Shakim was on, and Shakim came for me, and baby, that was it. That's when I had my little fancy hat on, and you can tell me shit. Okay,
That
so
made
that
right.
happened. But that's the
Mm.
last time I clicked on that link. Now, have I gone in her room? I'm like, yeah. I've been talking about them fashions, and then I told her what's wrong with the left side of your hair, because that bitch looked like she had a stroke in her hair. And I talked about that, right? Because I don't have no problem with
What
that,
you
right?
talking about, the pocketbooks or something?
Yeah, hold on for a minute, y'all. We got somebody
Oh,
coming up here, Jesus. Hold on, Lord.
okay. I'm
Jesus,
gonna
take the
tell y'all
wheel.
real quick. I'm having I'll be putting her cheap car fashions on display, and we gonna have a not a competition, but we gonna have the Kia Soul Awards. Okay, that's what we gonna do. So
Is
y'all
this
more than
Lady
welcome to
Snoop?
come to the Kia Soul Awards. We got all her fashions on display, honey. But I'm gonna
Oh,
get
this
on
is
down.
Snoop. Hey, Snoop.
Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna hop on down. All right, I'll be in the chat. I had to come tell you that though about that group, her group chat line on you saying that you mad at Lemons. That's not true.
Okay, what's up,
All right.
Snoop? Is this Snoop? Is this Snoop? Now I don't know who this is, but if you ain't coming to say nothing, then I'm gonna have to drop you because I don't have time for foolishness in 2026. Okay, well, you ain't gonna speak because Snoop ain't coming up here. So if you waiting for Snoop, she ain't coming up here.
Whoever it was, Jay, they were on mute.
Well, I know they was on mute, but they had to come off of mute.
Maybe they was waiting on you to take them off mute. I don't
Mhm.
know.
Dory, here I go. Somebody. She always yelling about someone talking about her child when people clearly are speaking facts about her being a absentee parent. She hate hearing the truth. Well, it is what it is. And like I said, I ain't say not one thing about her child. I don't know the child. Haven't seen the child. All I am saying is, at the end of the day, come to Bexar County and get your child since you got this new executive role.
Well,
That's it.
after tonight, Brother Jay has clearly stated whatever they're talking about, and they're talking about him. You don't have to come over here and relay no messages to him.
Uh-uh.
Because he
No,
don't
you
give a
don't.
good
Because let me say
goddamn.
this. I'm here. I'm doing what I need to do. And like I said, it is what it is. And we all gonna make some money today. I don't care about that hoe. I mean, again, she the one who driving in that clown car. She the one who was living in that apartment, thin walls, and what's that man name? What's the lady? The people coming over her apartment and fighting, and Rashad and all of them fighting all up in the house, and then what's that white girl name who was her friend who said that she was drinking all day before the Halloween competition? Oh, that's your ministry. I ain't never lived in no Skid Row apartment, Nick. I ain't never lived in no Skid Row apartment. And then you always count somebody else's change, but again, how much did Honey Love pay for that hotel room that you stayed in? See, we really don't care about it, but since you want to ask everybody those questions, and why did you have to stay in the hotel while you lives in Seattle? Again, gooping the girls. You the scammer if you really want to know. So those are some things. But again, you got upset, and then parking at Lemons. No, Lemon asked me to come. But now, since it's a problem and y'all think I'm parking there, I'm gonna park right on over here. Um, no, Snoop. I don't know if Snoop was here or not. You know, people have different types of troll pages.
Yeah, I think that was a troll back there.
Ness doesn't go live at home because she lives in group house and catch. Well, Fridge Nat, I don't know what she lives in. See, I'm not afraid to go live in my house. I don't, because I know I've been living here for years. I don't know where the hoe live at. Okay, I don't. And it really doesn't matter. And I know that hoe ain't no executive. We go right along with that. You ain't gonna be no executive dressing like that. Where she work at? Tyson's meat packing. I'm just asking because
Uh,
because girl, who dressed like that to go to work? Not at no professional setting.
Trippers are.
What the hell, Pastor?
I'm sorry, I ain't say that, y'all.
What? I'm being real. I mean, who worked like that? And then one day she had on a dirty shirt. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, and then them wigs. Oh, it's just. And then this is the thing: how you an executive, but you can't afford no better wigs.
Jay ain't got nothing to say about nobody hair.
I got a question though.
You
Has
like my
anybody
hairdo?
has anybody seen the mayor? Because he need to go to Dietrich's and get that fur coat.
Jay, did you find us a matching jacket?
I ain't even seen the coat yet, but let me tell you something. I doubt if the mayor can get in there because that place is an institution and they had a line down the street. It was so many people there.
Well, he told you that.
Yeah.
He told you it was gonna be a line
She
down the
worked
street.
at a call center.
Not
According
a
to her,
Dollar
she
Tree
dresses.
manager. They said Dollar Tree manager.
According to her, she dresses sophisticated. Child. Over at Lemons, wow, my phone is special. I'm looking at this shakeout wig. Child. Well, it is what it is. But look, y'all.
Jay, you know I don't like you because ain't no friends on
There
YouTube.
ain't no friends on YouTube.
But listen, I'm telling you now, y'all don't start none, won't be none. Don't come down to San Antonio acting no damn fool.
But let me say this. I'm not gonna even say it because again, people know what to do, people know how to act. Nobody ain't scared nobody. Like I said, the laws for the lawless. It is what it is. You do what you gotta do. I want to thank though the people who came up. I came over here because again, I'm gonna have my Aldi set up. A lot of y'all think it was a setup. I got a question since we have it. Since we're here. How many of y'all with the one in the room think that it was not a setup? How many of y'all with a two in the room think it was a setup? Now, either way, I'm not mad at it. I'm just asking that question because a lot of y'all feel that way. I don't know or not, but we will find out because I'm going to ask Lemon. So Davin said 2. 1 + 1 is 2. 2. So Cassie doesn't think it was a setup. FridgeNet don't think it's a setup. Mademoiselle thinks it's a setup. Pastic 2 T thinks it was a setup. Mine, okay, 2 Sassy Francis.
So put a 2 in the chat if you think it was a setup.
If you think it was set up, put a 2. If you think it's a 1, if it's not a setup, 2 if it's a setup. 2. No, I put 1 past the FridgeNet 1. Repeat the question. The question is, do you think it was a setup? They said that Lemon set me up. So if you think it's a setup, put a 2. If you don't think it's a setup, put a 1. Dive and put a 1. Okay. Okay.
2 is a setup. 2 means it was a setup.
FridgeNet said 2. Adrian said 2. Pork and beans and hot dogs said 1. Catherine said 1. 2, a setup. 2, a setup. The selective outrage tell me it was a setup. Where was outrage related to her homophobic speech? 2. And that's the thing. The only reason why I was talking, she was saying she was talking to Lemon, but we sitting there and you sitting there saying some stuff. I knew you were talking to me, but we just had to say, hey, and the only thing I said, y'all, was I was invited over. And all of a sudden, yeah. So, but
I think he was just weak and she ran his show. That's what Cassie Baby said.
I think that may have been it as well. But like I said, I think to that last time. But like I said, Lemon, you have access over here. I just won't be clicking on your link. I just won't because again, it is what it is. I won't be clicking on that whole link. I won't be going over that whole page, and she won't be clicking over here because I will kick her out. And then if the usher see her, it's block on site.
Well, Jay,
If I see her in a room at somebody else, I'm gonna block her right then and there.
Well, Jay,
rooms.
by you telling the ushers to block on site, you ain't even have to say that. You just gave them carte blanche. They've been trying to block her ass on site. They been trying to. They like, why the hell he keep letting that heifer come over here?
And then she kept
I
on
say,
saying,
guess
you
what?
know, when she said, well, you know, that Vivian, you know, she doesn't like me. I'm like, well, Vivian don't know you, but
Vivian ain't the one that's trying to block her. Vivian don't give a good goddamn one way or another. If Jay Wilson say block, I block. Jay Wilson tell me not to block, I don't block. She don't realize me and her done been up on the panel together, and I could just remove her ass.
At the end of the day, y'all, didn't she call Lemon a sissy? Didn't she call Lemon gay and know that he's gay? That's what she said. She said it out of her mouth, but all of a sudden now she's friends of Lemon. Let me say this, you all. I said what I said to Lemon. I have been very upfront and candid and honest with Lemon. I have been respectful of Lemon's panel as he was mine until, you know, this situation. But, you know, I don't get that. She has said every despicable homophobic slur towards Lemon. And Lemon, you the one who I think getting played, and I wouldn't be surprised if she strike your channel or had a flag team to do it. Because at the end of the day, you know, that's the kind of person she is. But we will see what happens.
Jay, the thing is this. Just because she act like she like you, not you, I'm talking about Lemon, don't mean she necessarily likes Lemon. And for all we know, she playing in his motherfucking face.
Well, we'll see. It only takes some time. We'll see what happens. So yeah, it is what it is. Well, look, Vivian, I'm getting ready to go to
I
bed.
know damn well you weren't gonna call me no Lyric.
I was looking at Lyric about to say the name, but I said Vivian.
Well,
I'm about to
listen,
go
y'all.
to bed.
Y'all have a good night. Don't forget, meet us. Don't meet us there. Beat us there. Jaycation 2026.
That's right. All right.
2026.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Viv. Y'all, thank y'all.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to sleep. I will see y'all in the morning. Have a good night, y'all. Peace
Night,
and
y'all.
love.